So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle and here we go. Owen becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, he has been the servant who keeps on giving to this team. You don't get to do what he has without a dedication and motivation that simply never wavers.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether...
And Owen! That's a half-decent try. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. Jose. Now it's Owen. Cafu. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Iniesta. And this is Owen. Can he finish? Goal! Botafogo! What a moment for the triple centurion, for one of this team's favourite sons. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A 1-0 Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught napping. Here comes the cross. And the shot! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta. And that was very necessary. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Messi. And this is Neymar. Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception. Baresi. Looking for options for movement. And a chance! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was fabulous, the most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Botafogo are doing very nicely. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Botafogo have hit a quick-fire double here. Jose. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And it's half-time here. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
it's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Botafogo have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half. White simply refused to be outdone there. He's being urged to shoot. Swept in. Chance for a shot! Corner number 2 then. And a few accusing looks coming his way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Luis Suarez. Now it's Eze. Zanetti. Always on the lookout for any signs of danger. And it's Neymar. He has a look. It's Luis Suarez! And somehow he kept it out.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
This is Owen, and he's onside. Might be danger here. This is a decent chance! No mistake! And they are right back within touch! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Manchester United give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Manchester United have their third corner. Danger averted for now. Neymar out towards the flank, looking to play him in. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And he's there to get it away. No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta. And it's Koulibaly. Now he's off and running. And it's Neymar. Driving through the middle. Davids tries to clear. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Here's real chance! They've scored! And they are cruising away. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Botafogo blast themselves into... And the shot! And it's in! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So is this the start of a comeback? He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he has shown him a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Neymar. Number 17, Hazard. Number 5, Owen. Number 27, Yamal. Coming on the field,
Played out towards the right wing.
Scholes. Number 8.
And here's Elise.
Number 9.
A heavy challenge. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul.
Olise. Substitution. There will be 5
Yellow
minutes added
or
time.
red? It is red. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
5 minutes to add. And this is Batistuta. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Botafogo can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
I don't think I've seen a player as complete as the Czech cannon.
Nedved.
Yeah, the cannon gives us a little indication of the power he can produce from either foot, but he sets about his job like a Tasmanian devil, a whirlwind of activity.
So strong on either side.
He is.
In with the challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Isaac.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Luis Suarez. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Jamal! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Zanetti. Adams. Passing is crisp and sharp. Owen. Well read, and the danger is averted. Botafogo are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Owen. Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. And this is Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that was very necessary. Yamal. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Half an hour played now. Could try cutting inside here. Thinks about the shot.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Zanetti. And it's Luis Suarez. And here's Owen. Luis Suarez. Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's travelling a long way. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Hullet. Swept in. And now they can clear their lines. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. And we hit half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Shuttle bus service. Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the
Nedved! It's in!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the...
And Hullet! Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Inzaghi! Superb by Inzaghi! A finish of true class! And they are pulling clear here. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Here come Brazil on the counter. He's shifting through the gears here. It's run loose, who's going to get there? A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Botafogo really could have done without this. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shifted it to the flank. Iniesta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Iniesta. Picked out brilliant. It's Luis Suarez! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Davids out-muscles him. Neymar, he's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save. And we have our very first corner. Suarez plays it short. And this is Neymar. It's a loose ball.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Luis Suarez. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, important interception. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And that may well be that. That is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele in acres of space out wide. Beckenbauer gets it away. And he's in on goal. Gets good distance on it. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Might be danger here. Tries to get it clear. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Owen. And it's played in here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
He's hit it first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Owen. There's a sharp little ball here. Played back in. Good read, needed to be. And he's there to belt it away. Owen. Approaching the half-hour mark. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Big chance! And another try! It's hit the upright. That is some save from Kahn. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He gets big! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Up he goes! That's a decent clearance. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. It's a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Owen. And it's Iniesta. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that has been knocked clear. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Well, nicely intercepted. Has a look and place it forward. Santos finding their passes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 1 minute
That's
at
been
a time.
intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Eze takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Eze is offering a wry smile there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. It's going to go a long way. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi having a look.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
That is some save from Khan. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a chance! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Santos have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That has not gone well. Santos appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, that was vital. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Luis Suarez. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Neymar. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Oh, that's a cracking ball.
Owen! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race. That's another chance! It's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
Oh, they could be caught out here. The referee has given a corner. Botafogo have their second corner now. They've played it short.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Zico proves too strong. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Dembele. It's really nicely played. Can he finish? Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Santos take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Zanetti. Oh no, this does not look good. And this is
There will be
Cruyff.
5 minutes added time.
Great vision. Delivers with whip. Zanetti getting this one clear. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Owen. Owen. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. So that's it. It is all over. Botafogo can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
Much more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And it's Cruyff. Lovely ball. And the shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Cantona. That looks a good ball through. He might be in here. Can he get on the end of the chance for a shot? Cleared without complication. First quarter of an hour gone. Back into the middle.
Botafogo really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now this could be a chance. Rummenigge! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Zanetti. Eze. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Eze. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Ronaldinho. Zanetti. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That pass has been well intercepted. That is good alertness. Ball's gone out of play. Khan gets it away. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. This is Owen. He is through here. Tries a deft little ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Eze. Played out wide. Zanetti. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute
Real
added time.
chance! Another special Neymar moment! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And he celebrates his 30th goal. Pin! And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on
Just
the
a
first
quick
half?
reminder today,
Well, I think the
please
manager
refrain
should
from
be pretty
parking
happy
outside
that his
this
side managed to
stadium.
come in on
Thank you
level
very much for your
terms. Things
cooperation.
seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser. I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
And it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Cruyff. That's really well cleared. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. Iniesta. Eze. Now it's Luis Suarez. Threads one in. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. Beckenbauer. And it's Eze. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Luis Suarez. Look at the space here. Tries to pass it through. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Cantona really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Cantona. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Cantona really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Botafogo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Cantona. And that's a good ball. He's having a shot! He scores! Into the lead once more. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Iniesta. And here's Suarez. Oh, that was vital.
There will be 1
Danger
minute added
averted for
time.
now. Deep into stoppage time. And that will be it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your reflections
And now,
then, Jim. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Cafu making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news. Chance for a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Iniesta. This is Owen. Eze. Cannavaro. Szoboszlai. It's Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Cross into the box. Cleared without hesitation. Davids. Well, they could break here. Iniesta. That's a sharp pass. And this is Owen. Luis Suarez. And a chance! Cruyff. And it's Szoboszlai. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Botafogo really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Szoboszlai. He's gone for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Can he get it through? And this is Messi. And Messi! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Neymar. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Beckenbauer gets it clear, and that has left him in a heap. Couldn't squeeze it through.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Rummenigge is in a really good position out wide. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Eze. And this is Luis Suarez. This is Owen. Luis Suarez. And he's searching. And the shot! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness... He's having a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And the comeback is complete. And we've reached half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming. More, I think, did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Botafogo, decent shot! Off the post! And he can clear it away. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it, can he get away? And he's away, goes for a shot! Nicely aimed pass. He's a sharp little ball here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Owen, and this is Luis Suarez, and this is Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zanetti gets into a good position. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Davids. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Owen, and he shoots! Oh, that's superb. Eze! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner.
Substitution in progress.
Neymar plays it short. Has a look and plays it forward. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that is expert. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Roberto Carlos delivers. And that has been cleared. And it's Szoboszlai. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. It's played through for him. Well read, nice interception.
Botafogo can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he's cut it out. And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength. And that is as far as it goes. Botafogo have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through.